Hey guys, welcome back. For this video, I got a lot of feedback on my Instagram about should I do sculpting, painting, tactics, and y'all wanted everything. And so I decided that we'll start off with a how-to or intro video for anyone who wants to play Moria. It kind of hit me because I do get a lot of comments asking how do you start playing Moria, what are the appeals of it, and so for this video I want to clarify and cover why you should play this faction and how I personally believe it's a bit underappreciated within the SBG community. So I'm going to now list the appeals of why you should play Moria. The first one is it has a huge model range. Within Moria, there are over 20 different individual models. Now I do understand that about half the range is currently out of production. Even with half the range being essentially out of production, the range they currently have still has gorgeous models. The models that are missing can easily be converted using the Moria Goblins plastic box set. Most of those poses are perfect for black shields or prowler substitutes. And if anyone disagrees, I am more than happy to make some tutorials of how to sculpt black shields or prowlers using the goblin plastics. The second reason you should play Moria is they have one of the most diverse playstyles to choose from, I personally believe, within the SBG game. What I mean by this is within Moria, you can play all goblin spam and do a horde of goblins running at your opponents. Alternatively, you guys can do a beast spam where you take Druzag and Ashrak and spam giant spiders, wild wargs, bat swarms, and have a combination. And if you don't like the goblins, then you can simply run the monsters of Moria, such as a Balrog with 7 dwellers, or even a cave drake, multiple cave drakes, a dragon, and even the Watcher in the water. So as you guys can see, there are many ways to play this faction. Don't let others fool you into thinking, take the Balrog and 40 goblins. No, y'all can do anything with this faction and make it your own. I personally believe this is the biggest reason to play Moria, solely because it is very liberating to make your own playstyle and army, and you'll never be incorrect for doing it. A third reason to play the faction is that Moria has access to many heroes to choose from, such as the Balrog, to the Watcher in the Water, to the lowly Goblin Captain, to Durbers, the King of Moria. If you tend to lean more towards magic, although not the strongest casters, Moria does have access to very distinct and unique shamans such as Druzag the Beastcaller and Ashrak the Spiderken. The fourth reason to play this faction is tying to the second part of why you should play this faction, which is that if you are a converter, this faction is meant for you. Due to many models within the range being out of production, that lends itself easily to you guys converting and being very creative. As you guys can see by looking at all the pictures in the slideshow, I converted my own Watcher, the Cave Drake, and the list goes on. And the final reason I believe this faction is a must-have for many people is that these goblins are very simple to paint. You can take two approaches to this faction. You can individually paint each goblin as a character and put all your efforts into them, or batch paint them. Which is why I believe this faction is good for most gamers, because painting these models will not take you long. In fact, doing a simple base coat and wash, you could knock out a 800 point army within a week. And these are the 5 reasons why I believe more people should be playing Moria within the community. So I hope you guys enjoyed the shortish video, and in the coming days, I believe hopefully every day I can get a video out for tactics and just list building for the faction, because I still do get comments asking Should you take a goblin spam? Should you take beast spam? So expect every day a different video on tactics. And for the painting and sculpting, that's in the works. I'm definitely gonna do a painting tutorial of how I do the non-metallic, or it's a mix of non-metallic and regular metallics for my new goblin armor scheme. And a lot of people have requested how I sculpt the dwarf flesh, which I will definitely do. So guys, keep checking for updates, and see you guys soon.